Because for 2016, we can't just look at the next year or two or three. We've been doing that for forever and forever. We have to turn this train around. We are heading for destruction, economic destruction, political destruction, you name it. And that is not me being symbolic. If you look at the numbers, if you look at countries like Greece and some of the things that happened in Europe, that's exactly the direction we're heading in. We have to turn it around. So we can't have this defeatist mentality, well, if we just put the Republicans in, we're going to win. We have that many wins, the Senate, the House, the White House, whatever. We have to have serious opposition. Believe me, the American people are already increasingly ready for that opposition. And they will be, as things get worse, we'll finally be able to turn this thing around. The Tea Party cannot let up at this point. That's the most important thing.
Jack Hunter, thanks for being with us today on the Savage Nation.
Well, it's always good to be with you, Michael. And if your listeners want to learn about this subject and more, I encourage them to visit SouthernAvenger.com. Y'all take care.
I'll be right back. It's the Savage Nation. Savage listeners are discovering us.
How you doing today? Beautiful day. Hopefully. Nice weekend, maybe. You have a good one.
Charlie, it's just me.
Hey, babe.
I'm good. What's up? You want the guy from Housewives because of stuff?
Yeah.
I didn't remember him even.
None of those guys. But that fuse is coming on, I think. She's gonna need the money now.
What's up today?
Huh, just
Thank you.
fine.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I mean, not complaining.
So y'all hanging stuff, huh?
Yeah. Fucking dumbass. Who's in here? My dad left it. Oh, yeah.
Problem? I can just put it right there. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just like without the extension cord, it's like really tight. If that's a big deal, it's not a big deal to me, but if it's all things.
And a surprisingly fun driving experience. Well, now it looks like a little open-air motor into the mix as well. So put down your espresso and grab your shade. It's time for a drive.
No, we just got him down for him. Fucking the nail right there poking out. Huh?
The 2012 Fiat 500C for Cabrio offers a quick pick-me-up for the sleepy subcompact car market. The 500 Cabrio is certainly unlike any other car in the segment. With a fully retracting canvas top that's more like a big sunroof than a true convertible. But leaving the side pillars and doors intact does have a host of advantages.
What is this, Gary?
Structural integrity.
What is this?
I'm just curious what it was.
What's the name of the show?
It's not a big deal. I don't need anything like this.
As all the way down, the top stack blocks the the rear view mirror's line of sight. Folding it 3/4 of the way still gives you the full open air experience, but leaves the rear view intact. Mounted on the
I can't wait for it to grow back on her feet, because they're a little too short on her feet. Like, she's going to get sunburned.
Like the Mini Cooper convertible, the 500 Cabrio trades its hatchback for something akin to a trunk. And under the smaller lid, there's a smaller space. Cargo volume falls from 9.5 to 5.4 cubic feet, which is slightly less than the Mini. But the 500C's rear seats do fold to accommodate longer items.
I like the convertible idea.
The exterior remains the same friendly Euro chic bulldog that we love so much in the coupe. But we'll pass on our car's body style.
I hate stupid little European cars.
They don't quite line up.
Pin from Penn and Teller drives the Mini Cooper.
Really?
I think he does it just because it's funny that he's like 6'8", like seriously 6'8", and he's in a Mini Cooper. I think that's the joke.
With its body side upper still intact, cowl shake is not an issue. And for the most part,
They're coming out with a new model of a BMW.
like driving a true
I mean, not BMW, Bug.
Inside, there's very little.
But it's more manly looking this time than, like, you know how it was all like girly looking?
So it's manly looking at all, you're saying?
Like,
Yes, it's a very girly car.
yeah.
And with the canvas
I've only ever known girls that had one, but I've known several girls that had one.
Canvas even had one.
Yeah.
What, an old one or the new one?
A new one.
Yeah, it's more sporty looking and like...
I knew a handful of girls that had theirs like custom made and shit.
Dr. Draw, or whatever his name is, drives one.
I saw some chick in the freaking headlights had eyelashes on.
With a carbon footprint of 6.5 tons of CO2 emitted annually. Inside the new Cabrio, not much has changed. The retro dash mixes body color and black plastics, while our lounge model adds nice-looking brown leather. They're all pleasant elements, and everything has a quality feel, even though some of our staff were not crazy about the combination of colors. Radio sound comes from Bose, and despite a vintage look, controls are push-button, no knob. We did find some controls throughout the interior a bit confusing at first, and some of our testers complained that the concentric gauges took a bit of getting used to, but in time we did. The Cabrio retains rear seating for two, but we don't recommend putting any of the friends back there.
I think it said Fiat.
Under the 500 Cabrio's small hood is the same 1.4-liter engine as the hardtop. The multi-air inline-4 rates 101 horsepower and only 98 pound-feet of torque, but it never felt like it was really working that hard. But work it we did in our test track. The 500C took a leisurely 9.8 seconds to reach 60, and it achieved a quarter-mile time of 17.2 seconds at 90 miles per hour. The 6-speed automatic provided fairly quick shifts, and power didn't seem to drop off as much between gears as in the 5-speed manual coupe that we tested a few months ago. Through the cones, our Cabrio Lounge model also had a distinctly different personality than the coupe sport model, but still good fun. Despite plenty of rolls,
Who makes the Mini Cooper? Fiat?
here, and the 500C never gets
No, I would have said Mini Cooper was its own company,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
but I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Prices made us smile too.
Or they seems like they're comparing, or they must be talking about a coupe version of the car.
I think there's lots of little gay cars like that in England, and it's just that the big ones are just starting to come over here. The Mini Coopers for a while, and now other stuff. They're really good on gas mileage.
Inexpensive, stylish, unique. These are all reasons to love the 500 Cabrio. But our favorite reason is that while it has acquired a convertible top, it has retained the fun-to-drive nature that we love so much in the coupe. So, ciao.
Have you ever seen one of those like old school European cars that like you lift the front of it up and the steering wheel like pops out and you like get into it through the front?
No.
And you like pull it down and the steering wheel comes forward and it's like a little death box, but
Oh, like with 3 wheels?
yeah, it might have 3 wheels.
Okay, yeah, I have seen those. Death box was what sounded familiar. Yeah, they're a little death box. It's like a go-kart on the freeways.
They're kind of cool in that.
like 170.